On this special episode of the Design and Remodeling Show, we're taking a look at 3 amazing projects in the design, build, and completion phases as we transform the place you live into a home you love. This is the Design and Remodeling Show. First up, let's sit in a design meeting with Sarah and Carrie as they walk our clients through a brand new basement remodel.
So when Andy and Haley first bought their house, they knew that the basement was on the list of things to update. But they've lived there for a number of years, and now that their daughter is older, it's time to finish the space. Right now when you walk down there, you can see the concrete walls and fluorescent lighting, the unfinished stairs and no egress window, and those were some of the main areas that we wanted to address. Really making it feel like home, be safe and comfortable for their family and when they're hosting friends. We're really going to be focusing on what's going in the space, so the fixtures, the pieces that all really pull it together.
Before we hop into everything else, have you guys thought at all about the cabinets under the TV and like how much space we need open, what we need doors, if we need glass, like what is all?
Are we getting the switch or are we not? No.
Yeah. So I didn't want to say it.
We are getting the switch. It's been decided unilaterally.
No dog, yes to video.
Okay, there we go, some compromising.
I did really like what you sent over in the 3D view of just the white cabinets underneath the TV, as long as I don't want any glass in there because I want to be able to hide any video game systems.
Wires.
Yeah.
And I really like the look of those cabinets. I think that they are clean, I think they match the floor, I think they stand out just enough.
So far, we like everything that you've picked for us. We'd like you to just keep designing the basement.
So this is the flooring that we looked at last time. And we can kind of put it all together as we go. This is the wall color, carpet for the stairs. This was cabinets for the white. And then this is like the closest matching to the floor. And there's photos, we'll go through it. But we would just match the stain and just do it on like pine.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I like these colors a lot.
We had put the green in the model. And so when I opened it, it looked the closest, I think, to this one.
Do we have to pick paints today?
I mean, ideally, like if you're like, I love that one, then that's great.
I like that one if we go with the wainscoting. I feel like if we don't go with the wainscoting, we might want a shade lighter.
I agree. If the wainscoting is out because of just cost, then I think we would reassess like how dark that paint color is.
I would agree with that, for sure. This is the most cost-effective version and what it looks like with the cover and everything.
That's the most cost-effective option?
It is.
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nobody looks at that side of our house.
Right.
Nobody's over there.
Yeah, and that kind of has like a built-in ladder, it looks like. That's what
Yeah, these are steps.
Cool.
You would never open it or close it. It's only there for like...
Well, I mean, you could open it if there's a screen that, gets kicked
Would you
out.
want to have it open? I mean, it's in the mechanical room, so it feels like
I don't think so. No.
just purely utility, escape if there's a fire.
I am sad that the egress window has to go in a place that it doesn't give us any light in the new space.
I would like us to look, I mean, we can plan in the mechanical room, but like at the trade walk, like I would love to have everybody walk around and be like, this is here in the basement. Like,
And this would require moving this, but then it gets that there, and this is more feasible than this. So
If the egress window could provide natural light to the new space that we're finishing, I just feel like
That
that
feels
would
like
be
a win.
better spend. But I just don't know where it would go.
How much room do you need for an egress window?
4-ish feet.
But then there's also layers of like, it can't be within 3 feet of a gas line and things like that. So you only need so much space, but then there's what's on the outside.
Which
Yeah.
is what you have right here is your gas meter. So that's kind of what we're,
Yeah, because I was almost thinking where those built-in shelves are by the bathroom, that's probably too small of a space, but if we got rid of those and put an egress window there, that's not under the deck, is it?
It's like right up, it butts right up against that deck.
I know we had talked about like maybe it could possibly go back here, but you get a ton of water that comes down there too.
Yes.
So to me, I would say like when we come out, we can always move it on the plans, but we need like tape measures and to make sure everything lines up and works. Cabinet colors, there's a few different pulled, and then also countertops are like a separate component to that. 2 of them are more cost effective than the third one. So do I tell you before or after?
I like this one. So if we went this,
Okay, so let's move these.
And then, those are look heavy. Which one do you like?
I kind of like this one, but I have to be honest, I don't care.
I like that one.
Okay.
That's
One
the most
person
expensive
yeah,
one.
ding, ding, ding. And this is the least expensive. So.
Well,
see, I have such
there we
good
go.
taste.
That works out well. That works out well.
I'm fine.
So one thing going back to will you go to the 3D? This right now has 2 big drawers. Would we modify that to doors? I mean, that would be more cost effective too.
I don't mind the drawers.
I think cabinets would be easier there.
Okay.
I need to communicate with my husband like you guys communicate.
Oh,
Taking notes over here.
Boy,
I don't think so.
we're doing really well right now. I just want you to know that.
I think a kitchen remodel would be more stressful though.
I would need to move out.
And then sconces, like something fun.
Probably not something
Nothing
fun.
fun. Nothing fun.
Could not hate it more.
Okay. So, I mean, there's like some stuff that goes up in.
I think that one is sweet.
Which one?
That one you just were over. That,
This one?
I think that's awesome. We need to do sconces? There needs to be light by the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, there does. There needs to be light by the
There
mirror.
can be a light over it if you didn't want to do 2 on the side. We could just do 1 above.
I have a question that might be way out of bounds. Could the mirror be one that lights up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably gonna cost a lot, right?
It's not.
Because we're doing electrical for the sconces either way, and then we're buying 2 sconces and a mirror versus 1 nicer mirror that has electric.
Okay. I could be talked into this.
But it still have a nice shape?
Yeah. They're good for getting ready. They're dimmable.
Say less. We're good with these.
So nice to spend time walking through the space with Andy and Haley today, really finalizing the layout and each of the selections, seeing not only the family space come together, but the bathroom as well, and a game plan for that egress window. And now that we have all of the selections finalized and the floor plan finished, next step is trade day.
Showing our clients their space in our software is always one of the most exciting parts of the process. So while Haley and Andy finish up their meeting, let's move on to our next stop to meet Michael, where he takes some time to swing the hammer with our guys out on the job site.
Bring me up to speed. I just need to hear what's going on here.
This is a new one, huh?
unusual.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the previous owners were steel workers, so they built the entire structure out of steel, including the posts, which were encased in concrete. So, yeah, the plan was for the homeowner had a tractor, was just going to lift this whole frame up and drag it out there to use it later. And come to find out, we tried to pick it up, and it's locked in concrete.
So who got these out?
So he got a pump jack out, and he got them up.
The exciting thing about a construction project is when it starts. But so much happens prior to a project starting. Our team has looked at these plans long ago, back when it was in design. In spite of good plans, you can still have to make a lot of adjustments and make choices and decisions, and that'll happen throughout this entire project as we go along.
Of course, you know, we're back to what we're used to, wood posts sitting on concrete footings.
Show me what we're up to, what you're gonna need me to help with today.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, they're just notching out posts now. Obviously, we got all our footings in. Everything's been inspected, so he's just coming through, notch all our 6x6s out. So let's get you out here moving some dirt.
All right, let's go. So here we are, day 1 post demo. The old deck has been tore out and we got a blank slate. And the next part is one of the fun parts, but it's also one of the unseen parts. We gotta dig 6 or 8 or 10 footing holes. Guys are setting the posts and getting the beam set, and maybe by the end of the day, might have some joists up. How far out do you want me to go with this?
Probably about a foot.
Okay. I think I just hit some metal. Oh yeah, there's a piece of metal right there.
You are close to the septic, so it's usually good.
You need this any wider as far as for getting in there and nailing it off, or not really?
A little longer to go. That should be plenty.
Okay.
All right.
Ready to go?
Yep. Throw this thing on.
Which side do you want me on?
On that side. This side's off.
Tape measures in the truck. I got one in my truck, seriously. Where are you going?
Our current production team carries on the legacy of custom built that my dad started 20 years ago, and in some cases reminds him that even the owner needs to be prepared for the job site.
Look at, I have the same one too, boys. Got my tape. All right, ready to go? You want it all nailed off or do you just want it tacked?
3 sides, so 6.
Okay. How do you like to nail it off? Starting on the very outside or?
Starting on right where the post is.
Okay. Oh, you want to keep going?
Yeah. Keep it all the way.
Pull it up or down, or are you good?
Push it down so it's sitting on the beam.
Get to see me swing the hammer. That's gonna be a.
There you go.
Oh, you have to cut some of that when I get one when I hit it good. Well, this is the most fun I've had with Kelvin in a long time. So next up after today, we'll once we get the floor system in, they'll continue on framing. They'll be tying into the roof, and that's always interesting because we're tying in onto an existing roof. We're gonna see a lot of fast progress early on in the projects like this in the framing stage. Things really go quickly. And once we get through all of that, we'll start to get to some of the more of the details and eventually working on to getting our patio in.
Setting aside the time to be with our team is such a rewarding experience, and we can't wait to see the memories this addition will create for this family. But for now, let's visit Brandon and see what he's got cooking in his new custom-built kitchen. Wow, this is incredible.
This is amazing. This is really gonna be a cool walkthrough.
I mean, Brandon, to stand here, which before your kitchen was tiny.
Oh, it's a closet.
I mean, it's crazy to see the space and the bump out and just how everything's come together. It's so wild.
Yeah, so grateful for your team. You guys crushed it. I mean, we opened the whole entire house here. I mean, it used to be like a little closet, basically. And now, I mean, look at the natural light coming in. This island is absolutely incredible. I'm a cook and I cook for a living. So for me, doing the commercial kind of stove and the warming drawer and the fridge and all these things kind of like, it's kind of a dream come true for me.
It is a dream come true. You said this was like the nicest gift you've ever given yourself, right? I love that line.
It's the best money I've ever spent.
Yeah.
Just saying, it's the nicest gift I've ever given myself. I come home and, you know, it's just absolutely incredible. It really is. Like every morning I wake up and I like pinch myself.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. And then I come home and I'm just so excited to come home. It's just a really cool gift to give yourself to enjoy the space that you live in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's truly life-changing. I mean, it really is. You know what I mean? Because this is like my forever home. I'm more than grateful. I don't know what that word is, but I'll find it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know.
Gratitude, we're feeling it.
Maybe what I'm most excited about today is for the first time ever on the Design and Remodeling Show, we are featuring Brandon's new cooking show as he brings farm-to-table recipes to life in his custom-built kitchen.
The biggest reason why I love food is because it nurtures people. You're giving people an experience, you're showing people a good time. It's an act of service. I'll go to a restaurant, I'll eat something that is so good that I'll literally have to get up and like walk out because I'm like pissed off. Like legitimately upset that I haven't had this before. And like I'll come back. I'm like, how did they do that? How did they make that? You know? I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. I grew up in a household where the food was just to feed the kids. There was no passion. The only thing that I really liked that my parents did was steak and baked potato. So I basically kind of took that and elevated it by like 25 or 50 or 100%. I want to grow it, pick it, cook it, and serve it, you know, like full circle. I think a lot of people are used to just like going to the grocery store, and I get it, I do too, but I think there's a lot more that goes into it that we don't think about. I just picked those morel mushrooms outside. They're very rare, $60 a pound kind of thing. They're kind of hard to find. A lot of people overcomplicate food because they don't understand it. It can be very daunting, but in the end, it's worth it. It's just so important, in my opinion, to like spend more time with the people that you love. And what better way to do that than to nurture each other and to, you know, feed each other and to talk and tell stories. It doesn't hurt when the food's good. You know what I mean? It's like, it helps, you know.
That's all we have for you today on the Design and Remodeling Show. But stay tuned, because up next, I'm hitting the road to learn some trade secrets from our local contractors. I'm Isabel with Custom Built, and today we're going job site to learn trade secrets from a few local contractors. I'm out here with Ben, one of our managing lead carpenters, and Ben, we've got a window install going on behind us, right?
Yes, we do.
Cool. So, well, tell me, what kind of prep goes into replacing a window?
There's a lot of prep work that goes into a window install. We got to look at a lot of factors, the trim and the siding, what kind of materials they use inside and outside. For this scenario here, we have aluminum siding, and on the inside is all wood trim over drywall. So there's not too much that needs to be done on the inside besides getting the window out, but getting accurate measurements on the window is a huge importance to just getting the right window and getting it to fit inside the hole.
So, I mean, Ben, window size is really important. How do you measure a window to make sure you've got accurate dimensions?
Well, there's two ways that you can go about it. Usually you can do it from, if you want to try to measure from the inside or the outside, and it depends on the type of window that has been installed. So with this window, it was a little bit more difficult because there was trim on the inside and the outside, so it was hard to get exactly to the outside of the window all around to be able to get a perfect measurement. So the ideal method would be to take the trim off of one side. That way you can get to the outside of the window to get an accurate measurement.
Okay. And typically it would be easier to do that from the outside?
It does depend very much on the situation, but usually the inside is going to be the ideal scenario. Of course, that is up to the homeowner a little bit. So for this window, we had to frame a little bit inside of the opening because the old window had wider jambs compared to a newer vinyl window, which are usually around 3/4 of an inch, because this window is surrounded by tile all the way on the inside. So we have to get very, very close to the same opening and window to make sure everything lines up the same with the new window.
Anytime I get to spend time with our own team on site, it's exciting. But so is our next stop, and we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us. I'm out here at the Acme warehouse with Dan, and we are in front of your guys' roof display here, and I want to talk about what goes underneath the shingles today, because you and I have talked, and that's super important. Most homeowners really think about the shingle itself a lot, but not what goes underneath. So tell me what you know.
One thing everybody talks about is ice and water shield. Well, we're not gonna talk about this today. It's very important, but we're not gonna talk about it.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about the felt paper or the underlayment, and it's important. You'll see it in contracts and stuff, but we don't really put a lot of emphasis on why it's important. First of all, shingles are not waterproof, so water and stuff can whip underneath those shingles, rain, moisture, humidity, and it can get on this product. And the purpose of it is to keep that from getting on the wood. If it gets on the wood, it can soak in. First option is we have our kind of good option, but this is like a plastic. This is like a tarp. And if moisture gets underneath it, it's actually gonna get trapped underneath this and stay there. So if you have a well-ventilated system, this is great. Option number 2, it's quite a bit more expensive, but this one is really cool because it actually wicks water, almost like wool does, you know, wicks it off your body and puts it away. This will actually pull the moisture up to the surface and allow it to evaporate away.
Wow.
Then we go to our best one. Now this one, super pricey, but when you have a situation where you don't have good ventilation, this has what they call really good permeating and allows water vapor to pull through the roof. And so that humidity and stuff will kind of make this wet, but then it will be able to dry up and out. So this is a really, really good product.
Okay, if my roof doesn't have good ventilation, why wouldn't I just fix the ventilation?
Not every roof is a perfect box. And so ventilation is actually very tricky, and we want to do our best with that. But there are some other things to help prevent that damage too.
Getting the chance to check out a home's exterior with Dan is a blast, but there's still more things to see.
Another day, another 1,000 tons of responsibility, resting entirely on my forks. No pressure. Some machines sleep in, not me. I've got lumber to move and reputations to uphold. They need coffee, I am the coffee. $2,000 pounds, $3,000 honestly, I stopped counting years ago. Tight aisles, tight deadlines, loose operators sometimes, but we work through it.
Hilo 12 has had a long career. We've addressed some hydraulic fatigue, joint stiffness, and mild superiority complex.
I don't ask for praise, but I do notice when they give it to Hilo number 3. Interesting, very interesting. Every delivery, every order, every schedule, it all runs through me. I'm Hilo number 12. First one moving, last one parked. You're welcome, Northville Lumber.
Visiting the Northville Lumber team is never dull, and neither is our next stop. All right, Devin, so we're out here, a fire happened, you guys have the home all boarded up. What does your board up process look like when you first get that call?
So we have 2 people on call every night, and they're ready to respond right away. So we like to be everywhere within an hour. We get the call, we head right out there. On this one, it was fairly easy. So we just had a hole in the wall here, and then we had a hole in the roof because they cut it for ventilation. So we tarped it, and then we boarded up this side. Every board up's different. So on a larger fire, we have temp fencing that goes around to protect it, because as a homeowner, it's your liability to protect your property and home from further damage. Okay. So it's your responsibility to get it boarded up that night. You drive around, you see a lot of unboarded up homes, and that's dangerous. You know, you don't want anyone going in there. You want it boarded up, safe and sound.
So you guys, I mean, fire happens, fire department takes care of it, handles it. You guys ideally are out there same day.
Yep, same day/night, within an hour. So we have a lot of partnerships with local fire departments that will call us out. They'll give us a call, towards the end of the fire when they're about to wrap up, and then we're there in an hour. And by the time we're set up, they're wrapping up and we're ready to board up and then meet with them next day or whenever they're ready.
And your team really has the expertise to know how to board up a home. So for this one, for instance, you didn't have to put up the temp fencing.
Correct.
But on other ones, you might know, hey, homeowner, like we've got to do some more here and actually put the temp fencing up and all that.
Right, the roof is falling in, the walls burned down. There's some things you can't board up.
Yeah.
And some things that don't make sense to board up. So you just temp fence it, keep it away from people, keep people out and get it taken care of. But yes, there's multiple different ways to board up and we've done it all.
The work that Paul Davis Restoration is doing is incredible. But for now, we have one more stop ahead of us. So Katie, I know at Custom Built, we do an in-home consultation and you guys do something similar here at Carpet Studio. So tell me a little bit about what that looks like for you guys.
So we do. We offer a free complimentary in-home consultation. We come out to the home and gather all of the information that we need to provide a quote, which includes asking you about your lifestyle and how you use the space.
Why is it so important for you guys to see the space in person?
Well, furniture, lighting, the aesthetic of your home really makes a difference in what window treatments and flooring that we might use in your home.
Yeah, there's really only so much that you can do when you're looking at a sample here in the store. But when you're actually in the home, it comes to life.
It does, yes.
Awesome. And what can a client expect when you come into the home for this consultation?
So it's definitely very laid back, stress-free. We come in, we're just going to ask you about your lifestyle and your family's needs for flooring and window treatments.
So this looks familiar, Katie. We've been over here before.
We have.
Yeah. Do a lot of people come in asking for window treatments?
Yeah, they do. So your flooring and window treatments, they should work together. So by us coming out to the home, we can create a flow and a cohesive look between the two.
And then Katie, what are the next steps for a homeowner after the consultation?
So after the consultation, we will come back. We have your measurements and your selections. We'll build a quote that is complete and accurate, send that over to you as quickly as possible, and wait for your reply or any questions you might have.
That's awesome and such a benefit to a homeowner. I know that measuring can be tedious, and if you're not really great at it, it can take a lot longer. So having you guys be able to come out and do that for the homeowner and then put the numbers together is awesome.
Yes, this is what we do and we enjoy it and want to help you and your family.
Love it. That's all for today on our Trade Secrets, but before we go, Michael and I are excited to try Brandon's dish.
Oh, they're good, dude. They're good. And
Are you kidding me now?
He's gonna want to
hang
come
out
over.
with Brandon more often.
Yeah, he's gonna want to come over every night, Brandon. You know what you just did.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, no. Wow. We have a lot of good summer parties too.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's definitely a richer meal as far as like butter and it's a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, it's a hearty meal.
Yeah, for sure.
I have no notes, Brandon. To learn more about our partnerships in this episode, scan the QR code on your screen. I'm Isabel with Custom Built, and I'll see you next time.